Hello, my name is Bradley Gross. I am doing a class for Washington University for body art modification for Dr. Carol Granados, and want to introduce my coworker, and his name's Todd Bailey. And Todd, if you want to introduce yourself and how old you are, and we'll ask you a couple questions.
Thank you. My name is Todd Bailey, and I am 43 years old.
Okay. What age was your first tattoo?
First tattoo was in my early 20s, about 22. I got the Every Rose Has Its Thorn from the Poison album. At the time, it was a #1 hit, and that was my favorite band.
That's pretty cool. All right. And then, could you describe how many total tattoos do you have?
Right now, I have 5, and I'm currently going to be adding some more.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I guess, do you want to show which your other tattoos that you have, and we could take a look at them?
Sure. I got these two when I lived in Florida. This is called a Taurian Sunburst. It's just basically my zodiac sign. I got the music note because I'm a drummer and I love music. It's just a big part of my life.
And it kind of works as a blue note?
It does. Doubles as one, yes. And then when I moved to St. Louis, I got the kind of an old school meets new school leprechaun with the orange mohawk there and the orange chin hair. I am almost, I'd say about...
Okay.
Okay, and I got this one here. This was my first one that I moved to St. Louis and got. Got this one over at Iron Age Studios. It's kind of an old school meets a new school leprechaun because I'm about 3/4 Irish. It's got the the orange mohawk, the orange chin hair there, and took about 3 hours of work to do roughly. The purple and the negative stars were added kind of as an afterthought. Originally, it was just the leprechaun in the pot of gold there, but the artist felt that it was just hanging there on my arm, so he wanted something in the background, and this is the finished product.
All right, very cool. You have to get that outline first and then come back and do the color afterwards?
Yes.
Okay. And then I guess we'll take a look at your full sleeve, right?
This is a half sleeve.
Or half sleeve, I'm sorry.
Kind of my prized possession here.
Okay.
Yes, I am a full-on Motley Crue fanatic, obviously. I had a tattoo artist basically design something that was kind of like a tribute with several of their albums in mind. This is the Dr. Feelgood pentagram from Shout at the Devil. This is a guitar pick back here. And then on the underside of my arm here, I do have the Girls, Girls, Girls album cover represented there.
That's a lot of color.
A lot of color and a lot of pain. 15 hours worth of work.
Oh, man. That's really neat.
Thank you.
Okay, so I guess a couple of my other questions was, what does your significant other think about all of your tattoos?
My significant other does not have any tattoos, but she thinks that mine are sexy.
Nice, very good. What do you feel about you having tattoos in the next 20, 30, or 40 years? Basically, when you get older and wrinkled, how do you feel about having them then?
I know that I'm going to love them then just as much as I love them now, simply due to the fact that these were things that I picked out and I designed, and they did represent a time of my life. So I can always look back on that time of my life and remember why I got that tattoo. It's definitely something different than just walking into a tattoo shop and picking out something off the wall. I kind of feel like those are the people that will end up regretting what they got in years to come, but these represent me, so I don't feel like I'm going to have any regret at all.
Oh, okay, great. So I heard that you actually met your idol in the past, and apparently you were a little starstruck. And what did you say to him, and who was it, and what happened?
Yes, about 3 years ago when Motley Crue first...
Okay, so I heard that you met your idol. Who was it, and what did he say when you showed him your tattoo?
Yeah, I did meet Tommy Lee about 3 years ago, back when Motley Crue played Riverport for the first time. I happened to be backstage, and he walked by, and I got starstruck instantly. Had all these things that I could have and wanted to tell him, but nothing came out except for hey, check this out. And I showed him the tattoo, which was, of course, dedicated to the band. And he looked at it and pointed at it and said, dude, that is gnarly. And then when we posed for a picture, I put my arm around him, and he put his arm around me, and then he grabbed my sleeve, and he said, dude, you got to show that. And he pulled the sleeve up, and he pointed at the tattoo.
Nice, very cool. That's definitely an experience.
Yes.
Okay, so my last question for you is, what would you tell somebody that is wanting to get a tattoo who never had one?
I would definitely tell them to make sure that they think about it plenty ahead of time. Make sure that it is what they want, because obviously it is something permanent. Make sure it isn't something that they're just walking into a tattoo shop and pointing off a picture off the wall and asking for that. Make sure that it has meaning to them. All of my tattoos have meaning to me, so and they're a part of my life that I can always remember back to. It's just kind of memories for me. So just make sure that it is something for you.
Okay, great.